day in the life of a franchisee. What does it look like? Am I rocking up there at 7 o'clock, 6 o'clock in the morning for the breakfast trade? What do I expect to do during the day? What's my role as part of the franchise? What's my role in the business?
Look, it's being a franchisee, working your store is a bit of a choose your own journey. Obviously, you can lean towards areas where you enjoy the most, but as Chris alluded to, ultimately we have to ensure that the customers are happy and the staff are happy. I think when we treat our people right, they obviously treat the customers right. They're our core values, but when it comes down to the day in the life of, one thing we're really focusing a lot is probably having that work-life balance.
Yeah.
I don't think buying a business or a franchise shouldn't be a life sentence.
Yeah.
You shouldn't have to grind yourself to the bone. It's actually about the experience and to create fulfill opportunities too. So what we really do encourage is a franchisee to work almost a standard working week. And as a business owner, good luck defining what that is. When it comes to a roster, if they're doing the 44 hours a week, that's sort of the goal. But I mean, it is up to them. If they love the business so much and they want to work 50, 60, 70 weeks, they can do that. We don't encourage it though, because obviously we do really focus on that work-life balance. But if you're just doing a standard 40-hour week, again, it depends on what other communities have outside of life, if it's found or not. But generally speaking, if you're just working a 5-day week at 8-hour shifts, again, it might vary from coming in the morning, switching the lights on, firing up the kitchen, getting prep happening. Generally, with our franchisees, we do prefer our franchisees to have that customer-facing role. Obviously, the business is split up into a back of house and a front of house. So the franchisees do get exposure to both. They do have the training in both those areas. But we also do know that the real value in the business is actually having the franchisees on the customer, with the team, engaging with the customers there. That's where the real value is, to build that rapport and relationship. So your morning can start from coming in there through setting up, going through your breakfast tray, your coffees or your brekkie items, and then it's almost just doing your changeover, moving into your lunch offering, and then obviously I guess going through your busy lunch service, your peak trade, and then winding down for the afternoon and doing another changeover for your dinner time service.
Yep.
And look, as I said, the scope is you can do mornings through to the early afternoon, and you can start later and work through to the evening. A lot of it does work around the lifestyle too.
Yeah, pick your own flexibility.
Yeah, so it really is flexible. Obviously, we do want the franchisees to be there in the peak times of business. Obviously, we don't want them in the quiet times, because the opportunity is when the store's really busy. That's when you can obviously identify the team and the gaps in the team, the opportunities where they need further training and development. Obviously, it's just being in those peak times to really capitalise on the turnover.